Hi, this is Scott Jennings with RunJob Software, and today we wanted to show you how to scan an asset in our product called Runasset. So if you look over here, we can start with exactly what our assets are labeled with. We have a QR code system where the current labels we have are either inch by inch or 2 inch by 2 inch. Chemical resistant, heat resistant labels which you adhere to your assets, whether they're small tools or excavators, whatever it may be. These are purchased from RunJob Software, and then we preload them with URL addresses, and then from there you adhere them to your assets, or we assist you by implementing you. So let's practice now just scanning an asset and seeing how it comes up on the computer. Okay, so let's use the app that RunJob has developed. So here we go to our phone. You'll see down here in the lower left there's a RunJob Software app. We go ahead and press that. Up comes the app, and in the very bottom it says Run Asset QR Scanner. We hit that. This is the screen from which we scan. So in the upper right you'll see it says Scan. So let's go down to our asset. Our asset is, for purposes of demonstration, our asset is this computer. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to hit the scan button in the upper right, in the orange writing. Hit scan here. So now we come down and we want to just come over top of the QR code. And here it picked it up. The next thing we do is we click on this URL. And it immediately shows the latitude and longitude. We can put in a pin here which will allow us to send information up to the cloud to runasset.com. If we don't put our pin in, it'll just send up the latitude and longitude, but it will not allow any additional information. For sake of demonstration, we're going to put a note in here, and then we're also going to put a photo of our asset. So first thing I'll do is I'll put my pin in. And then here in the notes field, I can put a note. So maybe I'll just say, found this broken upon inspection. Hit period. Now I can send a photo up as well, so I'll hit choose file. And then I'll click on take photo. Now I can take a photo of the asset. So I'll back up and I'll take a photo, just like you would on your regular phone. And then here I'll click on use photo, down here in the lower right. And then I'll hit the submit button. And the submit button will send this information up to the cloud to runasset.com. Save my password. And then it's up in the cloud. Okay, so we just scanned our asset and we sent it up to the cloud. Now we're going to go back to our office or into our truck, get a larger screen. We'll go here to login on RunJob Software. Click on login. There's my email and password. I come in here, and with RunJob Software we have other tools available to us, but this particular product is assets. Right here you see my hand. I'll click on assets. Within assets I'll click on manage, which is right here. Okay, now that I'm in here within my company, SJ Construction Consulting, I have all these assets in my company, and the last asset I scanned you can see is listed right up here, H019, the non-cheapo Scott Laptop 2. So I can click on that, and this brings up the latest photo I had here on the right hand side, and it also brings up all the asset information I input probably on the first day I actually bought the unit. This is initial information like the year, the make, the model, things like that. All these fields here you can customize depending on the things you're trying to inventory. You can see here down towards the bottom with VIN and license plate number that this is geared towards vehicles. Anyway, at the bottom there's a notes field where I put a note in here. This machine is pretty slim and keeps a charge well on plane rides. Anyway, I'm going to save and exit out of here on the bottom, save and exit. I'm back on my list of assets. I'm going to scroll down to that H019. I scroll down. Here's H019 right here. I'm going to go to the right hand side. I'm going to click on this map icon right here. Click on that. This takes me up to a history graphically and listed here of where the asset's been in, it looks like, since April 7th. It's been in 13 different locations, as you see here. Each one has a latitude and longitude, and each one also has a pin. You can see also there are more locations it's been shot here in the last 13, further north and west. Anyway, I'm going to click on the eyeball here, which is my latest shot, which was on the 25th today at 4:05 p.m. I click here, and I can put other information in now. So say the job number. This is actually on this job 714 Sand Island Force Main. And the assigned company is my company, which is SJCC. Let's see, so SJCC down here on the bottom. I click on this company, and I'm going to assign it to myself, Scott Jennings. No hour meter, no odometer. The condition you'll see says found this broken upon inspection, and you'll recall that was the note we put into our phone when we sent it up to the cloud. And that's it. If I need to rotate the image on the right hand side, I can click that button right here. Otherwise, I just click update. Click update here on the bottom. It updates. Now the information is all updated, and I can return to my asset list by clicking on return to assets. Okay, so now we're back to the list of assets we have in the asset log here. Just want to show you a couple things. First thing is view filters. You see this button right here. You can filter by any of these fields that you like. And again, these fields can be dictated by you, what you'd like to see, depending on what sort of template you want, small tools or inventory, things like that. I click on view filters. And you'll see here in view filters that I can choose any class I want. If I want to just show, say, office supplies, I can click on office. And it just shows things that are actually in the office. Recall there were about 25 assets in my list, and here it's just showing the ones in office. But I can filter by any of these things that I like. I'm going to go back to my asset list and just show you a report. So I go back to the asset home, to the assets dashboard. I click on manage again. I'm just going to show you one report here. So let's go back to H019, which is this one right here. This is the one we've been dealing with today. I'm just going to show one report here. I click on this first report button, and it just shows the equipment asset number and the name of it, and then it shows basic information. There's another report which shows every single asset in the company, and another report which shows photos and latitude and longitudes of the asset's history in a report. I'm going to X out of this report, and that will end the discussion on reports. I want to thank you for your time today with RunJob Software. We look forward to having your business and look forward to you better managing your assets. Thank you for your time.